Now let's talk about a book that put me in a reading slump. So a lot of people love this book, but I did not like it at all. Maybe I'm too dumb to understand literature. So No Longer Human follows the life of a man who hides behind a mask and a performance, putting up a performance, and many people love this book for what it represents, like the fear of feeling disconnected from everyone else, the pain, the shame, and the loneliness, not fitting in. I get it, it is relatable, but I cannot get past the author derogatory narration of women. Like they are reduced to sexually available, morally weak, and undermining their values, and it gets exhausting and honestly uncomfortable. Yeah, so there are many characters in the book, but four people stuck with me. The first is Masao Horiki, his best friend, his terrible friend. Suniko, a girl who died after attempting suicide with him. And the third is Yoshiko. I feel for her the most. Yoshiko is his wife. And lastly is Shizuko, a widow that stayed with him for a while. So from the very beginning, our our author, like our main character, tell us that he is not a good human being. Spoiler alert: he watched his wife get raped by his best friend Horiki, and his reaction to that made me feel so angry. Like it was so self-centered, and it made me feel so icky. When I reached that part, I closed the book and I never opened it for months. For months. Like I started hating him, and it was getting exhausting to hate him. Yeah, so from the very beginning, he tell us that he is very handsome. Like in almost every chapter, he is judging someone or something for, I don't know, not fitting his standard, and he tell us that he is very handsome. So Horiki, after assaulting his wife, walks up to him and he tell him, "Don't take it to heart. Don't take it to heart. You're not quite the price yourself." And he, looks at himself, at his reflection, and all he see is this ugly, wrinkly man, and he is no longer handsome. And that's what bothered him the most, not his wife who was just assaulted by your friend. And Yoshiko tried to kill herself later on. And if you do not know, Junji Ito, the infamous manga author of Tomi and many more, wrote his version of No Longer Human, and in that he made Yoshiko a cheater, a woman who is a victim of rape. Sexual violence is hinted as unfaithful, and it rubbed me in a wrong way, both in Junji Ito adaptation and Daichai. The women in this book are barely explored, and their suffering are used as a plot device to deepen our main character tragedy. Like, he thinks that he is no longer human, but I argue that he is the most human of all. Like, what he represents is the ugly flaw undersides of being a human. And he forgives Horiki so easily, and he started resenting Yoshiko. No, no, he basically falls into the arm of Horiki. You know, the only reason he likes Yoshiko is because she is pure. She is a virgin. She represents innocent. And when that level like broke, he becomes resentful. Like he only is not like he doesn't see not only her, but all the women in his life as a human, a full human being with complexity. He only sees women for sex, and that's it. There's a hint in the book that he was abused by his maid in his childhood, and the author tried to tell us that this is why his perception of sex, woman, and intimacy are distorted, but it does not justify why he is a horrible human being. Like, he constantly causes harm to everyone else, and his lack of responsibility. Like, trauma can explain why a person is broken, but it does not erase what they choose to do. This book is a semi-autobiography that mirrors Daichai's own personal life. So I wanted to like this book so badly, but all it left me is feeling terrible and angry. And maybe in the future I'll reread this book and I'll be like, I finally get it. But for now, I just hate this book. So of this is my review of No Longer Human by Osamu